Suicide Squad. Sekai. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's your boy Icon with a DC animated anime TV review for you. The Suicide Squad is here. And I definitely have some things to say about it. Right out the gate, is it me or do these episodes not have titles? This like we're going back to Stargirl territory. I remember there was a season of Stargirl, it might have been season 2, where they were putting out episodes of Stargirl without titles on them. So we're just gonna make up titles for them. So this is we're gonna call it season 1 because I assume this might get a season 2. Season 1, episode 1. We'll just call it Squad Assembled. And again, it's your boy Icon. Hit the notification bell, hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel as we talk about some of this goodness. Now, when I started watching it, the very first thing I noticed was the Japanese subtitles, well, the English subtitles. And I thought there was something wrong with my account, so I went into my closed caption to try to turn off the subtitles, and then I realized it wasn't me. The show is actually subtitled. It's not in English. Like, there's no English voice actors. It's all Japanese voice actors. The show was created by, I believe, the HBO Max Japan animation department, and there's no American voice actors. You literally have to read the entire thing. Me personally, I'm not I prefer dub over sub because I don't like reading. And then even last night I was watching some of the episodes and the reading was putting me to sleep because it was so late. So when you watch the show, just know that you're gonna have to read. Like, it's subtitled, there's no English. So now let's actually talk about this though. Squad Up. So it actually starts. The first episode starts. We're basically we're getting the plot and we're assembling the squad. The wall is in effect, and Amanda Waller, she's at Argus and she's doing something, and we currently don't know what she's doing. We then get a scene with Harley and the Joker, who are riding around town doing mischievous things, blowing up stuff, killing people, shooting cops. I thought we were gonna get a Batman, like cameo. Batman didn't show up in this first episode, but I will say this. The opening scene with Harley and Joker, it legitimately reminded me of the first Suicide Squad movie when both Harley and Joker were in their Ferrari and then like Batman showed up and they had that Batman chasing. It was literally the animated version of that, which is why I thought Batman was going to show up here and he never showed up. But anyway, after Joker and Harley end up doing their devious mischief things that they do so well, then they pull up at a bar. Harley wants to go to her favorite bar because she wants to get something to drink. She told Joker to stay outside for whatever reason, which was weird. She goes into the bar. She gets ambushed in the bar by a bunch of people, and then she tells Joker, don't come in the bar. I guess she assumed, she was like, oh, this must be like the cops or the feds or something, so she told Joker not to go in, and Joker basically dipped and left her to die. Harley escapes the bar. She starts running around the city, and then she bumps into Katana, which I thought was very peculiar. And I'm just like, I hope we're just not plugging Katana in here because this is a Japanese anime, but Katana shows up, and then Katana and Harley had a very cool fight scene on top of a roof. But because Katana actually has talent, and she actually knows how to wield a sword and know how to fight, she knocked Harley out and then dragged her to the feds or the government or whatever the hell happened. Joker did escape. They did tell us that. We now fast forward 6 months later. Harley, she's locked up in Argus. There are other criminals locked up in Argus. Amanda Waller shows up, and then she tells the warden, like, listen, I need the baddest of the bad. I need your criminals. He was like, bitch, you's out your damn mind. And then she was like, you work for me, so just open the door and give me what I need. And then he opens the door, and then she chooses her team. They drug Harley, they knock her out, and then when Harley wakes up, she's on a helicopter, well, like one of those battleship helicopter-looking things, with 4 other members, I believe, yeah, 4 other members of the Suicide Squad. The members of the Suicide Squad is good old Deadshot, because Deadshot's still black. Peacemaker was a member of the Suicide Squad. Clayface was a member of the Suicide Squad. They kept talking about another member of the Suicide Squad who actually wasn't being seen, and then we later found out that the missing member was King Shark. So there was a general. It wasn't Flag. It was another general. The general, I forgot the person's name, but the general, this particular person was being a bitch. And then, she was basically telling them, she was like, you're off to do a mission. You got bombs in your neck. You know the rhetoric. You got bombs in your neck, so do the mission. Otherwise, you're going to die. We later find out in the 6-month period, what happened was the experiment that Amanda Waller was working on at Argus, it was basically them trying to pierce the space-time continuum or pierce the fabric of space and time, which she succeeded in doing. and Amanda Waller opened up a portal to a new world. So because it's a portal to a new world, we don't know anything about the new world. We don't know what it entails. That's why she assembled the Suicide Squad, because she said we need intel on what's going on inside that portal, and I'm sending these criminals in there because if something happens to them, who gives a shit? So she tells them, she's like, listen, you're going in the portal and you're gonna like find stuff out for me. So they go into the portal. Peacemaker, for some reason, he was hiding his face the entire time because although he was considered a criminal, he felt like he couldn't show his face to criminals, which I thought was weird. He had a paper bag over his head the entire time. So the Suicide Squad, like, they're on the ship. The ship ends up crashing. I believe like the soldier that Amanda Waller had put in place to watch them, I believe she died. That person died. And then when that person died, the helicopter crashed. And then when the helicopter crashed, the helicopter crashed in the portal. All of them survived. And then when they survived, they were inside and they didn't realize yet that they went inside of a portal. They just thought they were in the forest. And then after that, like, some weird monsters started showing up. And then the Suicide Squad got their weapons and everybody started killing the monsters. You know, Harley did the thing where she kills them with the baseball bat. Deadshot had his wrist things. King Shark just basically ate people. And then Clayface's character suffocated them to death and everything. And, you know, so it was this whole big thing. So now, like, so the squad is there. You know, they're ready to go. And I guess they're going to check in because now that their handler is dead, Amanda Waller could easily just blow their brains out when she realizes no one's contacting her. So hopefully that doesn't happen. And one of them has the smarts to pick up a radio and be like, hey, Waller, we're still alive. Like, you know, like, we didn't betray you. Don't kill us yet. And then, you know, like, then towards the end, there was another group of people that were staring into the abyss. And I don't know if these were people on the inside of the portal or people on the Earth side of the portal. I couldn't make out who the characters were, but they were basically looking into the portal and they were just like, oh, some new people have arrived and we're going to stop them or whatever the case may be. And then that's how the episode ended. And thank you for tuning in. So episode 1 out the gate. And visually it is gorgeous. Like, the way that it's drawn is gorgeous. I love the adult aspect of it. I will say that. It is a little disappointing to me that it's not an English dub because I spend more time like reading the text than actually getting to enjoy the visuals, but I do enjoy the visuals. So whoever drew it, like, kudos to you because this is some awesome shit. But the storyline is interesting because it's basically Suicide Squad into the abyss. So we'll see what happens. And I'm also looking forward to see like how it develops, what other characters show up and where things go from here. And maybe we'll get that Batman cameo. So share your questions, comments, and or concerns down below. What'd you think about it? Are you okay with the aspect of the, you know, like the text? Like, are you okay with the closed caption? What did you think about the way it's drawn? The characters. Amanda Waller is still that bitch. Let's just get that out there. Share your questions, comments, and concerns, and we'll continue to talk about it. Check me out on X, on Twitter, always on YouTube, and on TikTok, where you can share your questions, comments, and concerns, because I got some great stuff coming up on the channel. My Adventures of Superman is still going strong. We put up some Bison footage for you Street Fighter fans, and more to come. So check it out as we roll on for some more goodness for episode 2 of the Suicide Squad, Seke, or whatever. So until next time, guys, squad up, and until episode 2, we're out this.